Well, hello there. Hello there and welcome. Welcome to my Airbnb room in Oxford. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the Reverend Ginny Luckett and I have the great joy and privilege of being the team vicar in the Golden Cat Benefice. And you find me in Oxford because I'm here doing the other half of my part-time work. So I am the part-time team vicar in our glorious benefice, but I'm also the fundraising and communications director for the Church Mission Society. Very proud to have been invited to do that role. And the Church Mission Society is one of the mission agencies that was started over 200 years ago by the Anglican Church, by people like William Wilberforce, and has been a terrific force around the world to communicate the gospel in all sorts of extreme and difficult places, in places where the name of Jesus has never been heard. And so today I'm here because we've been having some interesting training workshops thinking about the power of storytelling. Now, stories are inherently memorable. And in fact, if you look in the Bible and you read anything that Jesus says, he will often tell his teaching and give his teaching in the form of a story, the parables being some of the most famous. A simple story that people can remember, which communicates an important theological point. And the truth of it is, people's hearts and minds are engaged with our stories. And the ability to tell stories has been something that humanity has developed over the centuries, over thousands of years. Anything from sitting around the campfire and listening to stories of ancestors, or indeed the stars in the sky and the animals that people can see there, to modern day TikTok videos that we see of people telling stories or giving demonstrations of what they're doing in their lives, including all sorts of crazy dancing. Everybody loves a good story. But sometimes in our Christian faith, one of the most powerful stories that we can tell is the story of our own relationship with Jesus and how it even started, and perhaps some of the things he has been doing with you in your life. And sometimes I think we don't get enough opportunity to tell those stories to each other. When we're at our regular church services or at our church meetings, we don't get to hear the stories of our own faith. So my friends, I'd really like to encourage you to start to tell those stories. If you haven't told the story of how you came to know Jesus to somebody in a long while, I want to invite you to do that, because it'll be encouraging for you, but also encouraging for the people to hear. And if you're feeling really brave, and you can do this even by changing your name, you don't have to say it's your story, I want to encourage you to think about writing a little short story for our lovely Golden Cat magazine. This is this month's edition, which has just come out with this fabulous hedgehog on the front. This is packed full of stories from people in our area and lots of other interesting bits of information. If you're not a subscriber to this, I'd really like to encourage you to be one. It only costs £10 a year and it's brilliant. But perhaps you might like to be brave enough to tell us your story of faith, how you came to know Jesus yourself. And we'd love to do that over the next couple of editions, particularly in this coming up to Christmas edition. So if you'd like to tell us your story of faith, how you came to know Jesus, even if it doesn't actually have your name against it, that is perfectly fine, then please do write around 400 words, can be a bit less, can be a bit more, 400 words about your story, and send it into the editor. I'll give you the email address, editor@goldencapchurches.org, and Golden Cap Churches is all one word. editor@goldencapchurches.org. We'd love to hear from you, and God bless. See you soon. Bye-bye.